Hi guys, my name is Moe Kuroda. I'm a third year in APU, and then I was studying abroad at the United States, especially in California, and then that was awesome. And then I want to share you guys about that kind of experience, and then some, tips to study English. So let's have fun.
Hello, I'm Masahiro, but yeah, obviously you're my junior, so if you don't feel comfortable about calling me like Masahiro, just call me Masa-san or Masa-kun or things like that. Well, I was studying abroad at Newcastle University, which is affiliated with this university. So if you have a chance, please just give it a go. Newcastle University is a great place. Yeah, like lots of people from different countries. Yeah, before studying abroad, I couldn't really speak English like fluently, like I'm speaking now. But yeah, Newcastle like, provides good education. So yeah, I'm pretty sure you'll be successful in the future. So let's have fun.
Hi, my name is Yoshi, and yeah, welcome to the APU, and nice to meet you all, the first grade
Oh.
student. Yeah, like them, I was also studying abroad in Canada. Yeah, and I just safely came back from Canada, though, my studying abroad couldn't be completed in the desired way. I mean, I had to come back to Japan due to the, Corona stuff. Oh, yeah, I'm also a member of Softenese, a soft tennis club. So if you're interested in.
Yeah, like my CE1, like first class was conducted by you. Yeah, working. And then, at the time, I was just a mere, like English learner, like just everybody that couldn't really speak English, like hadn't really spoken English. So like, that was my first time to speak English in the class. But, I couldn't speak English, but I had to speak English in order to be able to speak English, right? So, my character is like this. So, I can easily like reimburse myself. I always take any risk in order to improve it. So, and I did, like, no, everybody was really nervous. So, everybody, like, including Moe, like, Moe could speak English when she was a
Oh
partner.
no!
Yeah, no, no,
Why
like,
you lying?
no, 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 much better than me at least. But, everybody was really quiet,
Mhm.
silence, and I
Yeah.
couldn't speak English at all. But I prepared beforehand, like writing down, and I read it out. Like, don't be afraid of making mistakes. Do you remember
Yeah.
that? Yeah.
Yeah. That's the important thing, I think. Cause I was kind of like afraid of making mistakes, cause like before that, basically Japanese English education is like focusing on the grammar, so like we feel like we can't make mistakes, but it it doesn't matter, I think, because if you don't make mistakes, your English is not going to be improved. So you just kind of have to make mistakes. So just relax and just speak. It's not like it doesn't have to be a sentence. It can be a word. So just speak and then relax.
Yeah, first year students, as you can listen to them, the English level of students in APU is really, really high. And yeah, that is also what I felt in the first grade. The level of the classroom is much, much higher than I had expected. If you try hard, like Masa, yeah, you can catch up with them. Yeah.
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 Yeah, in the first grade, I enrolled in this university with the recommendation exam. So
Mhm.
I was super
Yeah.
confident about my English level, and you know,
Yeah, you must have been.
Yeah.
yeah, I felt like I could be the king of the APU.
Oh my god, that
But
was
you know,
I didn't know that. I
Wow.
didn't know that, Yoshi. I
yeah,
didn't know
yeah,
that.
yeah. But realistically, it was not. So
I think maybe some of you are noticing that, oh, your English might be a different level and somebody might be really high and maybe you might feel very low, but you shouldn't get discouraged by that because all three of my students now, a lot of my students, they've all progressed. So especially after Masamo and Yoshi came back from study abroad, I was just amazed at how much their English has improved.
Yeah, as I said, like the most important thing is to actively participate in the class. That's quite significant. Like that's how I improved my English. But at the same time, I think what's very important is you have to set goals, like taking TOEIC or ACAN. Yeah, that's quite significant. Because I had a clear goal when I was a first year, that is to pass ACAN grade pre-first. And then when I was studying how to say, building my vocabulary. And then in order to pass ACAN, you also have to pass the speaking section. So and accordingly, of course, I try to look for any single opportunity, to speak English. So I think, having a clear goal like ACAN definitely motivated me, to study harder. And then I feel like, I actually went to Cebu Island in Philippines with Yoshi. When I was a first year, during summer break. And then, that was, to be honest, that was my first time to go abroad and to speak English to somebody who doesn't understand Japanese at all. And I was like, I ordered hamburger for the first time. And then and they took my order and I was like, I could get hamburgers if we have a chance, travel. But in this situation it's a bit difficult. But as soon as possible, just go abroad and expose yourself
Yeah,
and study hard.
the easiest way to improve your English is just to talk with your teacher, like Joaquin, or after class. Speaking English is very important. So after the class, you can talk with the professor for a couple minutes, and then you can talk about anything, like daily lives or your hobbies, your clubs. Any there's a lot of chances that you can speak English. So just use that opportunity to improve your English.
Don't let your eyes off from the English. You know, as Masa and Moe said, you know, you have to actively take part in the English activities. That includes taking part in the classes actively and sometimes watching YouTube about the English content, or going overseas and have a new experiences for you could be good steps to make the
Yeah.
improvement of English, I guess.
Well, like as you said, I think everybody has to make use of aikotoba, as much as possible. And they have this opportunity where you can talk to native speaker for 15 minutes. That's called eye contact. And then you can book it by emailing them now. And then I did it when I was the first year, and I'm doing it even now. And also I think the environment is very important. Like in my case, Yoshi was always next to me, in my society. That's called Softening again. But because Yoshi already had an American accent when he was a first year, and also he already had a TOEIC score of more than 850. At the time I didn't even know what TOEIC is. But thanks to the rivalry between me and Yoshi, I feel like I could, get English better. So definitely you really have to expose yourself into an environment where you have people studying English. So and then environments where you can do that is a soft tennis. So please come join us.
yeah, you know, I take it for granted that the university is a place where you know, study English, but at the same time, you can take part in other activities. Like you have a much time than you had in your high school life. So yeah, like in my case, I, you know, immerse myself in the softness again. You know, once I quitted softness when I was a high school student, because I, you know, had to focus on studying. But yeah, but I reckon that the my life with softness is much more, you know, uh, good for me. In a nutshell, you you should, you know, spend time with other thing.
Like to join the some club activities is very good actually, because like there are maybe like people who majors British and American studies, and then who have ever like studied abroad, and then you can ask them about the study abroad, and then about the assignments of the course, that kind of thing. So there's um opportunity to like get information. So, and if you like join the activities, you can make friends, and then so just enjoy the
Mm.
lives. And then I think most of you guys and can enjoy learning English, so it's not just study, so I think I want you guys to like enjoy learning English, because if it's not, like, it's kind of like hard and boring stuff. And so just enjoy. I want you to enjoy it.
I guess I'd also like to challenge you to grow as a person, because after
Mhm.
college, you're going to, get a job most likely. But it's a time for you to develop from, you were a high school student, and then
Mhm.
you're going to be an adult. So challenge yourself to become the best you.